you dropped your apartment, you left your house.
Drop all that, yeah.
You dropped, and you are literally, you're on the road.
I'm on the road, because I got to buy in, you feel me? Got to buy in. Everybody
all in.
Everybody, yeah, like what Nip say, man, rest up, Nip, man. Would you say all money in? If you ain't all in, it ain't going to happen for you.
Now, you said something. You said standing on business.
Standing on business.
Hey.
Do it, bro. Do it. You hear me? Like, don't be out here embarrassing us, man. You hear me? Like, if you're going to do it, be great at it. You know what I'm saying? Be legendary. Be that. You know what I'm saying? And it took time.
Running around on them tour dates, up and down these venue halls and stuff, that's my exercise. Okay?
Now I'm that authentic businessman.
What, you got 2 degrees?
Come on now, 2 degrees now. Come on now, talk to him. 2
degrees?
Talk to him. Come on now, bullshit ain't
okay.
right. You hear me?
Now listening to Mogul Talk with Marah. Welcome back to another episode of Mogul Talk with Marah, where we dive into the brains and stories of moguls in order to craft our own journey to success. DJ Marky G.
What's happening?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Okay, so we out here, we on set, we on tour. We on tour right now.
We outside. Come on now.
All right,
come on.
40 cities, right?
40 cities.
And 40 cities, and not just 40 cities, right? Mm-hmm. Doing these shows every single night that we're out. Mm-hmm. You then go and do after parties.
Yes.
For the majority of these cities.
Yes.
How?
Talk to me.
How?
Talk to me.
Let me know, for real.
Come on, man. We building something, man. You know what I mean? What we building, man, this shit legendary, you feel me? Like, this, like I'm focused on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we building some forever stuff, you feel me? So everything that we doing, every move that we moving in forever movement. You know what I'm saying? To where, like, they gonna talk about this shit in 300 years, you hear me? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? In 2, 5, whatever, forever. You know what I'm saying? Legendary, you feel me? And that's the movement, and that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Everything we doing is legendary, you feel me? So, yeah, that's what keep me going, and the reason why. You know what I mean? The reason why I do it, the reason why I'm in the game, the reason why I DJ, the reason why I'm entertaining. Like, you know, I'm doing it for my angels. I'm doing it for my people that can't do it, for my people that's locked up that I chop it up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we do it for them, you feel me? And the people that's, you know, less fortunate, or you feel me, that might have, you know what I mean, not had the same opportunities as me or whatever growing up, or however it might have been, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So we do it for them people. So we're going to ball every trip, you feel me? At the show, at the after party, lead there, then we go to the after hours, then we go to strip club, then we leave there, get up in the morning, run a mile, you feel me? Yeah, we get to it.
Who's running a mile? I'm
just capping. I'm capping.
I'm not running a mile.
I walk today. I walk today.
Look, running around on them tour dates, up and down these venue halls and stuff, that's my exercise. Okay? So I kind of want to speak a little bit more to, like, that hustle. Like, you got that hustle. It's one of my favorite things about you. Like, you are constantly, like, on go. One thing that I love about you, anytime somebody asks you how you're doing, what you say, I'm feeling amazing. Yes, and I love that. It's like you constantly carry with you, you know, this idea of, like, I'm on go mode, I feel great, I'm ready to show up for myself, I'm ready to show up for my craft. How do you maintain that day to day?
Maintain that day to day. For real, I get my strength from God, you know what I'm saying? And I just keep it pushing, you feel me? And, you know what I mean? Following and, you know, instructing my purpose, you feel me? And, you know, and I'm a winner, you feel me? I come from a winning family. I come from winners. I come from elite. I come from extremely elite products, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? From that, and from my city. My city is the gym city. That's what we do. You know, we got high expectations.
Shout out to Dayton, Ohio.
You hear me? 937. You feel me? It's a small city, but the expectations is high. You understand me? So, you know, I was an athlete in the sports. Was in college, went to school. You feel me? And you know, got into music. And I got into music, and I got into DJing. And, you know, my people was just heavy on the, you know, if you're going to do it, bro, do it. You hear me? Like, don't be out here embarrassing us, man. You hear me? Like, if you're going to do it, be great at it. You know what I'm saying? Be legendary. Be that. You know what I'm saying? And it took time. You feel me? And we made that shit happen.
So what's it like having that family, that village? Because not everybody has that. Right, but that, is constantly motivating you, telling you, hey, man, get up and go get it. Don't embarrass us. If you're going to do it, you better do it for real. Like, what is having that support like?
I just feel with nothing but straight gratitude, you know what I'm saying? And just thankful for them, you know what I'm saying? Like, thankful for my family and my friends and, my community, my audience that's rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, each and every last one. I don't care how many, whoever I'm interacting with, come on, let's take a picture. Come on, let's kick it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I want you to leave from me, you know what I'm saying? Your interactions with me, I want you to feel inspired. I want you to be happy. I want you to be full of life. And I want you to just enjoy every last bit of second and moment of your life, you feel me? Because, we never know when this shit is over. Your clock is ticking, you feel me? So, throughout my life, I've experienced, a lot of trauma, a lot of deaths in my life, and it was sudden, you feel me? And, that's what just keep me pushing for real, you feel me? Like, I just tap into that and, you know what I'm saying, keep the shit going.
And that's why you say you do it for your angels.
Yeah, I do it for my angels, on God. Nah, for real. For real.
So, I want to dive a little bit more into, what being a DJ in, the industry that we're in looks like. Because not only are you, one of, the dopest DJ, the dopest DJ that the world's ever seen, but you are, you walk with God. And I know that being in the entertainment industry, boy.
I'm trying to take
it can get tricky.
This is some bullshit, I know.
So how do you navigate? How do you navigate in these spaces knowing that like a lot of people aren't necessarily on what you on, but you're still so lit? Like, I
don't give no fuck, you feel me? Because God got me through the toughest times of my life, you hear me? So I don't care. I genuinely don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely don't care. I genuinely, like, not like in a sense where I'm about to like be an asshole or any sense like that, but I don't give a fuck, meaning like I'm going to be myself and whichever one I'm in, you feel me? Like, and I'm going to stand on business and I stand on who I am, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And, God gets me all the way through, you feel me? I just tap in and I'm always tapped in. Like, I'm walking with it, you know what I mean? I know, Pretty V, I know she had talked about like, walking with the armor, like you like it's already, I'm walking with it, you feel me? So it's in me, you feel me? So, and that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Now you said something, you said standing on business. We standing on business, hey. So what does that look like to stand on business? To stand on business
is to do what you say you're gonna do, you feel me? Be on point, you know what I'm saying? And be a winner, you know what I'm saying? I mean, one thing about it, if I'm doing either a corporate event, doing a party, doing a concert, doing a baby shower, whatever it is that I might be doing in my DJ business, just because in my experience I have been unprofessional, now everything that I do, I make sure I'm professional, make sure like, that you got somebody that's here to win.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, when you book me, just know that I'm here to win with you. Like, it's time, like, I'm ready to complete the task. Like, I'm all in, I'm all ears. I'm here to make this shit happen. You feel me? Whatever it is your dream is, your goal is, or however it is that, the outcome, just know that, Marky G, DJ Marky G, Marcus Graham is going to give it his all every time, and, I learned that, from the roots of my family and through, playing sports, you know what I'm saying, growing up playing sports and being the leader of all the teams I played on.
So what was that pivot like? That pivot from sports, football, to music?
That shit was tough as hell.
Yeah.
It was tough as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like going back to the city where I said we got a lot of expectations, you know what I'm saying? Especially I had a lot of expectations coming out of the city, you know what I mean? And, not to go to the league or NBA or whatever, or not to be somebody's Fortune 500, you know what I'm saying, businessman or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, God had a different route for me, you feel me? And, I'm still a businessman, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm the authentic businessman.
What, you got 2 degrees?
Come on now, 2 degrees now. Come on now, talk to him.
2 degrees?
Talk to him. Come on now, bullshit ain't nothing.
Okay,
You hear me? Bullshit ain't nothing. Yeah, 3.0. 3.0s and higher. You hear me? Real smart. You know what I'm saying? Really tapped in. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I just understand the game. I understand entertainment. I understand DJing. I understand my purpose and what I'm doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on.
That's what's going on.
That's what's going on.
I love it. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about something that you do during our shows, right? Auntie!
I see a couple aunties in this motherfucker. Hold on now.
But I wanna talk about, because I saw the development of this happen in real time, right? This wasn't like so much of a thing before, right? But this is something that kind of came on tour, right? The Auntie Challenge, and you originally had shirts. The ones and twos.
Ones and twos, yeah.
Right? But I noticed that you have now pivoted, right, to these new shirts, the auntie shirts, the auntie shirts. And so I want you to kind of speak on, like, when you're in this entrepreneurial journey, like, you got to learn how to pivot. Right?
At any given time. Yeah, you gotta learn how to pivot at any given time. Just like, I don't know, I kind of take my business into like sports, and I play quarterback, so you got to know how to make adjustments, make audibles. You know what I'm saying? Like, if running the ball not working, we might have to fake the run and throw the pass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had the ones and twos, and it wasn't connecting with the audience as much, and you know, I had to really, you know, find a way to, you know, connect with the audience that we already in front of. I actually, you know, chopped it up with Ace, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I mean, Ace, tonight's conversation, everything that we doing. It's taught me so much, you know what I'm saying? First, owning your own content. Second, it is, you know, giving the people, you know what they want, you know what I'm saying? Like, so now, you know, I'm just connecting to my fan base, connecting to my audience, the people that rock with me, and I'm just like honing on to that, to where this can be, like I said, forever. You feel me? Like, we doing this forever. Like, legendary. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you know, let's get an airport named after your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, for real. Like, let's impact, let's change some lives. You feel me? So.
And you know, I just did an interview with, you know, Jay Martinez, the poet.
The GOAT,
you know what I'm saying? The GOAT. And he
Come
said something similar, you know, when speaking about, like, what going down in history looks like and being legendary, you know, having buildings named after you. And okay, so I'm starting to see, like, in the brains of people who want to go down in history, like, that's a marker of success, like having stuff named after you, like you're cemented in history now. Dang. Yeah, you gotta do the work though. You gotta do the work. We are in the beginning. You gotta do work. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. Like, that's you know, everybody like to compare, you know, DJs, entertainers, whatever it might be. Man, you got to do the work. Before the young folks get to, you know, like, respect the OGs, man, we got to do the work. You got to put in the work, got to put in the time. We were just talking about 10,000 hours, you know what I mean? A lot of DJs like, oh, yeah, man, I want to do what you doing. I'm like, boy, you shit. It took some shit. You feel me? You went to DJ school, too.
Yeah, I went to DJ school. Grown-ass man. Matter of fact, you feel me? Grown, like, now I didn't start DJing when I was 15 or, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't start DJing until I graduated from my undergrad. You feel me? So, you know, man, just, you know, I knew when I jumping into it, like I said, my family said, if you're going to do it, do it. And I went all the way in. Like I'm addicted to that. Anything I do, I got to go all the way in with. Yeah.
And so, with that said, too, though, like, so I know that, like, and tell me a little bit more, let our audience know, but...
You feel me? And that's just period. And anything you do, you hear me? Anything you do, whether it's football, sports, media, acting, coaching, filming, teaching, if you're not 1,000% in, if your goals don't align with what you saying in your work, it ain't gonna happen, bro. It's just not gonna happen. If you're not all the way in, man, it's not gonna happen. So I had to make a couple of them faith jumps a couple times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From COVID happening, moving back to Ohio, moving back to Atlanta, you know, trying to keep, you know, different jobs, you know, I was working at Delta part-time, so, you know, wheelchair, so I can keep my flights and, you know, just connect and be around. Man, I was doing all that, you know what I mean? And, you know, I didn't move down to Houston, did my thing down there, you know what I mean? Shout out to H-Town. Like, man, they definitely stamp your boy, you feel me? When it comes to big city and really going crazy, like, for real, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, putting in work down there, you feel me? Booked Tuesday through Sunday, you know what I mean? And making that money, you feel me? And then going on the road, and then while you going on the road, having a 9,000 in expenses or whatever. Like, I had to cut that shit. Like, you know, this is real shit. You feel me? Like, a lot of entrepreneurs, they don't keep it real with you. You feel me? They like they just want to talk about, oh yeah, you come get 250,000. Man, hell no, it don't work that way, bro. Like, nah, bro, it don't work that way, man. Motherfuckers don't talk about them sleepless nights, them low balances, them, oh yeah, I gotta make this payroll, I gotta buy this equipment. That's one thing. Like, I never was gonna bicker about anything I needed to do to invest in myself. I did it. Feel me? I bought the cameras. I had the goddamn it. When I was in the Fairborn at my apartment, man, I had the green screen in that bitch. I'm in that bitch, feel me, just trying shit. I'm just looking, I'm trying to take a bitch, I'm editing videos, I'm making content video, all that shit.
Just making it happen.
Just making it happen.
Yeah.
You gotta make it happen. Because if you don't make it happen, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't. And that's just real shit. That's to whoever watching and whoever listening. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Tap in.
Tap in.
Oh, God.
So I want to speak a little bit more to your relationship with God.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me.
Was there like a early age where you felt, you found God, or was God, or at least the religion aspect of it always in your life? Or like, is it newfound? Yeah,
no, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I lost my mama when I was 12. You feel me? So when I lost my mama, it was I questioned God right then and there. Like, oh no. So it was. I've had times where I doubted and was mad. You know what I mean? And God got me through some tough times in my life. Got me through, and I overcame, and then I saw him, and I felt him. You know what I mean? And he in my heart, and I tap in with God, and I tap in with my angels. I tap into my angels, and I feel like they surrounded with me, all with me, protecting me. So that's number one. Because without God, bro, there ain't none of this happening at all. Mm-hmm. Nothing, none of it.
So you walk with faith.
Every day.
Walk with faith. Mm-hmm. It's a part of It's a part of every step that you take. It's a part of you waking up. Another thing that I love is every time I go on your Instagram story, it'd be early in the morning, and you'd be like, thank God for another day.
Oh, God, nah, for real. Yeah. We got to make sure that's heavy in rotation. You know what I mean? That stay in rotation. And, just being able to let that be known to the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still be cool and kick it and love God too. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why I get a lot, and I talk, I get that from Ty, you know what I mean? And I listen to her podcast, Triple Faith Walk podcast, and, they tap in a lot. They want to have that authentic relationship with God, you feel me? Because I think a lot of people, especially our generation, for real, the church kind of messed up a lot. You know what I mean? Like, from like, oh man, how we looking up to you and you doing this? And you know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff. So, you just, and I ain't never really like when folks push shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never really like that. You know what I mean? So I just kind of, you feel me, just stay being myself. Like, just be yourself. And God know me more than I know me. So I'm just a work in progress, and I have grace for myself, and I just continue to grow, you know what I mean? Because I ain't perfect, shit.
Yeah.
It's real talk. I ain't perfect at all.
You said something the other day when we were talking, and I think you said, 10 years from now, you're not trying to be touring no more.
It's over.
So what does 10 years from now look like for you then? 10
years from now, I'm going to be touring. I ain't going to be DJing everywhere. I'm going to be with my family touring the world together. You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff like this, being out in LA, Arizona, tapping in Thailand, Japan, Brazil. I just want to be with my people, like people that I love the most, you know what I mean, and really cherish them relationships. And, watch my niece and nephew. Hopefully I have some kids by the end, and all that, you feel me? Like, I'll definitely still be making music though, you know what I mean? Because I do make music as well. Yeah. So that's why I'm really transitioning. Because DJing and making music, it's not the same thing.
Very
so
different.
It's definitely very different. So really focusing on my craft and really focusing on music, songwriting and stuff.
So let's talk more about your talents outside of DJing, right? You are an entertainer, so you produce music.
Yeah, I produce music. I produce music, songwrite. I entertain. I've been taking some acting classes and stuff. So
okay, acting classes.
That's coming though. That's coming. I promise.
We about to see you in a movie.
Hold on now. Don't gas it. Look now. Don't look at the camera. We just working on it. We just working. We just practicing. You know what I'm saying? We practicing. And when the time is right, the time is gonna be right. You know what I mean? How I really wanted to look. Within the next 10 years, it's album tour movie. For at least 10 to 15 year run, to where, we drop an album, drop music, we on the road, then shoot a movie, you feel me?
Do you get that? Do you get that formula from somebody or like?
Yeah, I heard that shit from Lil Bow Wow. For real, on God. I swear to God, Lil Bow Wow. Shout out Lil Bow Wow, man.
Shout out Bow Wow.
Shout out Bow Wow. Bow Wow said that shit when
He
was
really
like,
one of the OGs, for real.
Oh, God, for real.
You know?
You learn from a lot, man. Y'all niggas try to play niggas, man. Learn something, man. And so, he said that in a Breakfast Club. Or was it Breakfast Club? It was one of them interviews. But he was like, man, for a long time in my life, it was album to a movie. And I'm like, damn, I like that year. I like that year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that album to a movie. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's what we aiming for. That's the goals, and that's what we doing. You know what I mean? And really tapping in, man. You know, continue being an entrepreneur. You know, put my money in, you know, different streams of revenue, MSIs. You know, streams of different multiple streams of income. You know what I mean? And man, really just tapping in and helping people. You know, help as many people as I can.
What does helping people look like on this journey?
First, I mean, on the music side, of course, is like leaving people with a lasting impression and experience where, you know, they'll remember me and I inspired them and, you know, to be happy. Like, you know, when I die, I want these people to just be like, man, Marky G, man, bro, help them, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was inspired. I feel like I could get out, like, you know, man, and just know that like, no matter how hard the circumstances is, like, you can make it through. You feel me? So that's number one. What my purpose is, and number two, you know, helping our community, you know, with finances and, you know, entrepreneurship, business, because I've been the person with, you know, bad credit and, you know, car repos and, you feel me, apartment collections and all that type of shit, you feel me? So, and not knowing how to run a business structurally, you feel me? And not standing on business, you feel me? And, you know, dealing with promoters or dealing with venues that you know, want to short you know what I'm saying? At the end, you be like, damn, bro, you said this number now at the end and you talking about this number, like, you feel me? So I've been there and I've been a nice guy, per se, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Now I'm learning how to continue being myself and also stand on business. You feel me?
Also stand on business. Stand on business.
Stand on business. Like, oh, okay. Want to check? Okay, I'm fuck with you. I'm fuck with you.
So where do you like pull this like boundless energy from? I feel like,
man, listen,
I feel like you're always, and in a good way, but you're like always on 10. And I'm like, how do you have this much energy? Like, listen. I kind of been had this shit. It was in me from when I was a kid because I was always the energetic one. I was always like in sports. I was always the one that like gave the team energy. Like that was always my role. Quarterback.
I was like, come on. When niggas be like, man, bro, you geeking, bro. Nah, nigga, ain't nobody geeking. We got to win, bro. Well, I was the one, we doing jumping jacks. I was running extra sprints. Everybody be like, bro, you geeking. Nah, I ain't geeking. I'm going to get us together. I'm going to get us going. I'm the energy booster. So, you feel me? That's been my lane. And that's been who I am. And that's just who I am. That's just who Marques Graham is. They got nothing to do with DJ Marky G at all. Like, Marques Graham is the energetic, you know, leader. You feel me? That wants the team to win. Whatever I need to do, I don't care what role I need to play. You know, just as long as we win, that's all that matters. As long
as we win.
Let's get it. We on the team.
As long as we win, okay?
Oh, win. Let's get the championship. What we talking about? Let's get the championship. Let's get the ring.
Legendary.
Let's get legendary.
Yeah.
Everything else, that's bullshit. We ain't worried about none of that. You know what I mean? Let's stay focused. You know what I mean? We're going to be able to kick it, have fun, do whatever it is we want to do. When it's time to handle business, it's time to handle business. And that's one thing you can, and, you know, I guarantee that I'm going to show up every time. And whatever problems that we have, I'm going to adjust accordingly and make it happen. But, you know, as far as, you know, me not being in it, nah, that ain't it.
For those people who don't necessarily have that energy that you have.
I know it's been crazy because sometimes you deal with somebody that don't got that kind of energy, then I come off too much energy. So now
like how do you navigate with that though?
Reading the room.
Yeah.
Reading the room. Yeah. Like kind of reading the room, kind of understanding the setting and the situation. And I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way when I was DJing in Houston and I was DJing like an upscale event, and I'm up there. You remember I'm talking about I was DJing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was playing like kind of slower, like it was just like vibey music, but I was just into it, like just, you know what I mean, doing my thing. And my big homie came to tell me, like, shout out my nigga Bird, man, you know what I mean? Shout out good fellas, man, down in Houston, man. My big homie said, Hey, bro, chill out a little bit. He said, chill out a little bit, man. You over here, you over here moving this shit, man.
You're playing slow jams, but you...
Motherfuckers eating this shit. Motherfuckers got lobster and shit. So that was one of, you know what I mean? And it was been other times, but that was the valuable lessons to where now I learned how to match the energy. You know what I mean? So whatever, energy it is that, I might be booked for, or it might be an event for, be able to take it and receive, whatever the crowd is or whatever the event might be, and match it and be able to
be a bit of a chameleon.
Hey, there you go. I was thinking of a word. I couldn't think of nothing now. But yes, exactly. So, when it's time to be professional, If I need to announce Mr. or Mrs. Brown, I would do that. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes when
you guys heard that voice come out, just Mr. and Mrs. Brown.
So anytime I need to get serious, I will. You know what I mean? But sometimes when I'm so joyful and playful, so when I get serious, folks be laughing and shit.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm like, where did that just come from?
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely in me, and that's it's just, I don't know. I just been able always to kind of dive in and kind of understand. All different natures, all different crowds. I done DJed on a cruise. I done DJed all types of events. I'm talking about I done DJed the bar mitzvah. I done DJed the Bollywood event. I done DJed at the strip club.
Bollywood.
Trap house. We was kicking it. Everything. I done kicked it. You know what I mean? So I'm versatile. That's number one. That's number one. I like to be versatile. I'm versatile, man. Versatile.
So what I'm hearing, right, is for my community, right, the budding media moguls, like, to go hard every single day. If you're not putting in 1,000, you might as well be putting in 0.
Do you hear me?
Be malleable, be a chameleon, always be willing to learn, taking the lessons, and, walk with faith, walk with God. Yeah. That's it. Y'all tap in. Y'all do that. I'm telling you, you're going to do that. Well, thank you so much for sharing your energy, for sharing your expertise, your wisdom. I appreciate you being on the pod. Where can people find you at?
Y'all can find me on all social media platforms at DJ Marky G _. That is DJ MARKYG _. You can visit my website. I got a lot of mixes on there, some beats on there. Y'all tune in to me, tap in with me, shoot me a DM. If you comment, I'm going to comment back, holler at me, talk to me, and then, let's be a big old family.
Period. And we got to do a part 2 of this too, because I feel like there's just so many more questions that I have to ask just about, the hustle, the grind, and I just appreciate you being here.
No, you already know.
So thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Mogul Talk with Marah, where we dive into the brains and stories of moguls in order to craft our own journey to success. Make sure you guys tap in at Mogul Talk with Marah on the Budding Media Moguls platform. Thanks, guys. Bye.